Urban Artificial Intelligence Strategic Thinking Media Platform. We've been getting some Lil Durk updates, man. A couple of updates about his living situation and some other things about his case. It's a lot going on with this case, man. I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know, what do y'all think about this? And I don't like to repeat bad news, man, but all I'm hearing is that Durk is cooked. I didn't really understand why people were saying that until I kind of started digging a little bit more. I took a little bit of a hiatus, had some family things, some personal stuff going on, got some other business going on. So I didn't understand really why everybody was saying Durk is cooked. I'm like, man, let's wait it out. Let's wait it out. But the more that I look into this case, man, I will say that it does not look good for Durk. Now, he recently tweeted something, and I think this is one of, the first tweets that he's tweeted, or I don't know if it was an IG post, or, he communicated through social media. He said, you got to wait until it's dark outside to see who is with you. All right. Now, if you know anybody who's ever been in jail, in prison, that's not a good thing to say from prison. All right. That basically means you're seeing some stuff that you're not happy about. There's probably been some communication lines that are broken, or some people who were communicating with you not communicating as much. I'm not sure. Now, I'm not going to take it to the NBA Youngboy thing. I think a lot of people was saying that he was talking about people who were rocking with NBA Youngboy that's not rocking with him. I don't know. I'm not going to go that far. I don't think that. I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. I don't think this tweet was about NBA Youngboy, y'all. That's my opinion. Now, the reason that most people were saying that Durk is cooked, it's a couple of reasons, but the main reason is this. All right, it has to do with Otf Vonnie. Now, I'm gonna say this off the dribble. I am not saying Otf Vonnie is telling. I'm not saying that. I don't know if he's telling or not. I don't know. That's his personal decision. If he is, I'm not judging him. That's his business. He's gonna have to deal with that. All right. But I want to tell y'all why people are saying Durk is cooked, because Vonnie is very important in this, y'all. He's very important in this. Okay. He's basically the part, allegedly. This is what the police say. The police are saying that Vonnie is the guy that's basically connecting everybody to Durk. So if everybody else tells, but Vonnie don't, Durk has a chance. But if Vonnie tells, then Durk is cooked. All right. No matter what anybody else says. If Vonnie cooperates, then Durk is cooked, because I guess he was kind of like the conduit of some sort. They're saying, I don't know if this is true, Vonnie is the one that found the shooters. Those guys who actually pulled the trigger. And we still aren't sure who it is, because if you look at the paperwork, they're still calling the shooters co-conspirator 2 or 4 or whatever the case may be. They're not saying their names at all. So it's hard to tell what's going on. And I want to let y'all know, if you could just something to compare and look at real quick. If you compare this trial to the YSL trial, do y'all see the difference? Do y'all see how much information came out during the YSL trial? Do y'all see how much things the public was privy to? It was stuff on the news every day about the YSL trial, whether it be leaked phone calls or contraband entering the building, or, Lil Woody having outbursts, or, people discussing the trial. Remember, Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, had some information. The judge didn't know how he got it. All type of crazy stuff. None of that is happening here. All right, none of that is happening here, and that is not a good sign for Lil Durk. Think about it, y'all. What information has leaked from this case? Think about it. Nothing has. We don't even know who co-conspirator 4 or 2 is. Remember when everybody thought Brick Baby was co-conspirator 4? Remember when everybody thought that? That's not looking like it's the case anymore. People are saying co-conspirator 2. They said it was TTE Lil Can. Then they said it was Jam. Remember that when they said Jam was you see how everything, nobody knows. This is a great job by the prosecution. This is how you're supposed to go about a case. This is how you're supposed to tie up all the loose ends. Nothing is getting out. We don't have no information. If this was the YSL trial, people would have figured out who co-conspirator 2 and 4 is by now. And it's people who think that they know. It's a bunch of YouTubers who say they know, but nobody knows for sure. You see how none of it is confirmed. I watch these guys. I watch Trenches News. I watch King AK-47. I watch a lot of Chicago YouTubers, and none of them really know who these co-conspirators are. It could be 3 or 4 different people, and we don't know who. That's why we don't know who's telling. Now, getting back to Vonnie, another reason that people was kind of suspicious of his situation, not me, people in general, was suspicious of his situation because there's a lot of group filings and there's a lot of group paperwork that all the co-defendants are supposed to sign. All right, it's some like group waivers. I don't know if that's the right name, but it's just some group documents that every co-defendant signed. Some of them Vonnie did not sign. All right, so people are saying that's a telltale sign of cooperation. It could be, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know. People also said there was his dad was doing some interviews, and his dad basically was saying that he's cooperating. Now, I heard that. I don't know if that's his dad, y'all. And y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've been following this case, you know what I'm talking about. It was some conversations that was played on Twitter Spaces. It was some stuff that was uploaded on YouTube. I don't know if that's Vine dad for real. Um, some people are saying it is, some people saying it's not, other people are saying it is him, but or it's somebody speaking for him. I don't know. Y'all can get in the comments and let me know about that. But either way, all of this is basically leading up to the fact that right now it don't look good for Lil Durk. It looks like the police are basically directly tying him to the murder. They're basically directly tying Durk to the murder of Quando Rondo's cousin. All right, Lil Pab. They're tying him directly to that murder as a murder for hire situation from the paperwork. All right. Now the police aren't making press conferences, but if you read the paperwork, from the paperwork, it's basically saying Durk knew about this from the beginning to end, and Vonnie orchestrated it. Vine was the middle guy. Vonnie found the shooters. He was communicating with the shooters. He bought the mask. He bought the gloves. He was the main person. He was basically the head person to orchestrate the actual crime. Now, Durk wanted it done, and Durk ordered the hit. But Vonnie was the one that orchestrated it and got everything together. I don't know if that's true. That is what people are saying. And the fact, when you have a trial like this, y'all, when nothing leaks, when nothing comes out, when people like me, YouTubers like me, and DJ Academics and Churches News and King AK-47 and what's my man named King Yella and the Game Spitter and all these different people, when they don't know really the facts of the actual case yet before the trial starts, that's good, man. That's good because that means, Dirk defense probably don't know. All right. And again, by the paperwork, it's basically saying they have Dirk dead to rights, man. But y'all get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. What do y'all think about Vonnie maybe cooperating or not cooperating? What do y'all think about that tweet that Lil Durk said, you gotta wait until it's dark outside to see who with you? What does it mean, man? What is the future for Durk and OTF? We gotta just stay updated on the situation. I'll keep y'all updated as we near the trial, man. This is crazy, man. Durk, hold your head. You make incredible music. I hope this is the end of your career, man. Urban Artificial Intelligence, strategic thinking media platform. I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode. Peace.